Dark Rose Valkyrie.
Welcome!
Alright, so if I remember correctly, we were about into chapter 1. And to go to this dungeon over here, we got sidetracked because we couldn't find a place to save. Now, we'll be able to move forward.
I'd love a cup of tea when we get back.
Alright.
Successful!
Here we go!
I remember there were some settings I wanted to check. Let's see.
For everyone's sake. Now, let us go.
Commencing action. Commencing action.
Let's go!
Not
Yeah. One enemy down.
I'll do my best. Here we go. Yeah, fire! Fire! What's that? Firing! All right. I won't let this get to my head, but I can be happy for a moment.
So I think it's beneficial to have multiple people hitting the same enemy at once. Not just for the strategic value. Can I get away from you? Nope.
How can this be?
understood.
So like, I guess the idea is if you time them correctly.
All right.
So now if he starts hitting it, she'll start hitting it too.
Yeah.
I'll do my best.
Yeah.
This
All
is nothing.
right. We'll defeat
But
the
I'm not
Chimera
totally sure on
together.
that. Experimentation will be required. Alright, so what's this? Could not acquire.
Here.
Aw, man.
We made a mistake.
I gotta work on the timing for those signal attacks.
Now then.
All right. Yeah.
With this.
For everyone's sake. Here we go.
Fire. With this.
Here's through. There. All right. There. There.
Let's go. Yeah.
Understood. Ha. Here I go. Clear. Mission complete.
Could not acquire. Interesting. That looks like the spot we need right there.
How can this be?
We're starting to take some damage.
Now then.
Here we go! Yeah!
With
For
this!
everyone's sake.
Firing!
There, I shall defeat them.
I'll hit them! Clear!
Let's go! Yeah! How's that? Defeat the Chimera!
You can always use your arts here. Arts that you can use immediately are displayed in green. There are times when specific Valkyries or option parts are necessary to use an art. You will not be able to use the art without the proper equipment, so be careful. Special skills differ from regular arts in that they are powerful arts that consume both AP and TP. It is recommended to use these when they are needed the most. Does anybody have a healing? That's what I'm looking for. Attack, attack, attack. You can check on a character's abilities and settings. You can set up to 4 abilities for each character. By selecting a blank slot or an ability slot you wish to change, you can choose from learned abilities and set it. No abilities. No abilities. So can I swap characters? So I can just swap them when they get low. Let's choose that one that was really low. You can check and use possessed items here. Items you can use immediately are displayed in green. So I do have these. I kind of hate to use them now. We'll just push forward for a little bit. What is this?
Found something.
So some items.
Can we pick this up?
Could not acquire. So I guess they look like a diamond that have the or something to pick them up. Wasn't there a way to display a overhead map? There we go. Kinda wait for that frog guy to turn around. Once it goes to go attacks him. Frog guy. There we go.
Let's go!
Let's go. Checking status.
Understood.
That's it!
Rushing in.
complete!
Found something.
That item looks different. Oh, save, there we go. Cool. So is everybody restored? Does that restore everybody's health? No. Save, touching a save point does not restore your health. It's good to know. Here we go.
Quiet.
It looks like that one's the leader of this pack.
Orders, Captain. Should we attack?
No, that wouldn't be wise. It'd be kind of aimless, I think. I'm open to ideas. Anyone?
I'm following you, Captain. Whatever your orders are.
All right. Then we'll wait and see if...
Okay, got it. I'll let him know. Captain, Ku's saying that considering our past test data, waiting will have a much lower chance of success.
Ku, is that true?
All of our past data is stored inside Ku's head. It's pretty accurate.
I see. Okay. But maybe...
Captain, please decide. Indecision is the parent of failure.
Right. I'll trust Ku on this one. Valkyrie Force, target the Chimera leading the group. Let's begin our attack.
Yes, sir!
During combat, there are actions that consume AP and TP, action points and technical points. AP will be consumed when using arts. Like HP, you can fully heal AP at the Ichinomiya military base. TP will accumulate when you attack, receive an attack, or defeat. It accumulates with a max of 3. You can use TP for formation changes or support defense. Some special actions and abilities activate TP related past a certain amount, as some rates of occurrences changing. TP will start at 0. However, if you had TP remaining at the end of battle, you can carry over only 1/3 to your next battle. Ignition is an action that will increase abilities for 3 turns by using TP. In addition to increasing stats, characters will gain a special effect. This special effect changes depending on the amount of TP used when activating ignition, and the more TP used, the greater the effect. Ignition will deactivate once 3 turns have passed. It cannot be selected on the turn immediately after deactivation. If cooldown is selected, ignition will forcibly deactivate. Even if deactivated intentionally, ignition will still not be able to be selected on the next turn, so use this wisely. During ignition, each enemy will have fatigue level. When fatigue is maxed, ignition will deactivate immediately. Fatigue can be recovered in the treatment room of the Ichinomiya base. When ignition is released, it is referred to as cooldown. Ignition cannot be selected when in the cooldown state. When an enemy attacks with an art, if this targeted character's TP is above 1, the rear guard character may activate support defense, completely blocking the damage. 1 TP will be consumed by using support defense. However, when the enemy's art targets several characters in a range, only the character who is the main target can use support defense, and the other characters will end up taking damage. During ignition or overdrive, a character's fatigue will slowly accumulate. Fatigue will accrue every time they act or take damage from an enemy. When fatigue reaches maximum, ignition and overdrive will be deactivated. You will also no longer be able to use arts until you recover fatigue. You cannot use the actions mentioned. Fatigue can only be recovered in the treatment room of the Ichinomiya base. Berserk is in an enemy-only state. For 3 turns their action speed will increase and they will not be affected by charge. Also, their guard gauge will not decrease when taking damage. An enemy in Berserk will show a frame around their icon on the tactical weight gauge. It is a dangerous state, but it will deactivate after 3 turns have passed or if a part is destroyed.
Let's go!
So what does charge do? Attack using charge, attack using combos. I have arts. There's a bunch of different art types. Switch front character with the rear character. That's good to know. We can't attack him yet.
Understood.
For everyone's sake.
Now which one is this? Is this one with 1130 or the one with 2099? I can't tell. I guess based on hairstyle, this is going to be 1130. Might switch.
I'll leave this to you.
I'd like to
There we
be
go.
relied on.
Checking status. Just like the simulation.
So like I want to fast forward the
Understood.
timeline, but I don't want to skip all the enemy attacks. Kind of put you in a rough state there. Alright, so this guy's down. I want to check these out first.
Let's go! Here!
It was like way overkill.
Next! Next!
Now then. There!
My turn.
Go! There! Here! Yeah!
How's that?
Oh, I need to pay attention to what that's asking me. It asks me so fast.
Commencing action.
All right.
With this, firing. Ha! Firing.
Won't let you.
I got a trophy for doing the support defense.
Here!
Checking status.
Go! Here!
Understood. Here I go! Ha! Clear. We can't afford any mistakes.
I've gotten stronger.
I feel as if I could complete any mission now.
I think I've grown a little more. I have become stronger.
All right. Is everyone okay?
We're okay, Captain. Looks like our first mission as the Valkyrie Force ended smoothly.
I guess this is beginner's luck too.
Asahi, Ku's worried. She says this mission isn't complete until we've arrived back to the base safely.
She's right. Valkyrie Force, let's go home.
Yes, sir!
Good work on your first mission, Captain. But we have more to do. Is Valkyrie Force prepared to continue? Yes, ma'am. The team's ready. Good. Accept the rest of your missions from the command room. Report back to me once you've completed them all. Yes, ma'am.
I'm so hungry.
Can I save here? Yeah. I didn't start my timer till late, so I will probably go ahead and end this episode now, and then we'll jump into the second mission once we're finished.